This is Owen McKendry for ESBR Boxing. Delighted to be joined by the victorious CJ challenger. CJ, we heard you say it, let off some frustration at the end with a big roar. How good was that stoppage?
You know what? It felt amazing to get the stoppage. Of course, obviously we don't go out there looking for the stoppage, and if it comes, it comes, and it came. See my opportunity, and we just ran with it, man. But like I said to you just before, there's a let out of frustration at the end there. It's a very passion is what I'll call it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I'm hungry, man. I'm starving.
It's not the night necessarily that it should have been, but like you say, it's good to get back out, let some steam off. We've heard Lee from Let's Go Management, December the 8th, Brentwood, titles.
Of course it is. Let's go. Onwards and upwards, man. We just keep the train don't stop. I said to a lot of people, obviously, when the initial fight that I was meant to have today fell through, the train don't stop. Don't mean nothing to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep moving forward. So, let's go.
Obviously, it was supposed to be almost like a big local derby style fight with Stanley Stannard. How do you prepare yourself when obviously it's a late replacement? It was meant to be obviously, like you say, a massive night, and obviously I know you said the training don't stop, but how does it affect you at all?
It don't. Of course, you have the initial raging, this, that, all the emotions you can think of. Of course, that goes through, but it comes and it goes. We just keep it moving, stay professional. You know what I'm saying? As long as one foot's in front of the other every time, I don't care. So I've said for a long time, I've learnt a lot in this game. I've had a lot of ups and downs in this game as well. But through that, I've got a lot of experience. So I know how to manage myself in a lot of peaks and troughs, and it's just normal, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just sit by the river and let it flow, and just keep it moving.
From what Lee said, he'll be looking to still fight for the same title that it should have been. So obviously, if and when that title's picked up, would you still be interested in coming back here for the Stannard fight?
Honestly, I couldn't care less. Honestly, I couldn't care less. As long as I'm moving forwards, that's no disrespect or major respect to anyone, bro. It's just me. This is my journey, and I'm just gonna keep moving forwards. Like I said, no disrespect or anything to anyone, but I don't care. As long as I'm moving forwards, I ain't asked.
Like you say as well, it was quite an experienced stoppage in terms of you were fighting quite a wild opponent. You know, he dived in, it looked like he was trying to wrestle with you at times. And obviously, as we were speaking before, where you were saying you had to sort of keep your head and not be drawn into obviously his tactics. How important is that for yourself, obviously, to be able to take stoppages like that into your next fight?
Oh, it's bags of experience. You know, I've said it before, I've said in one of my fights, everyone thinks that they're this guy, they're that guy. Bro, you don't know until that situation happens to you. And that's another experience today. So when someone's swinging with you, what do? You either go with them or you stay composed. But whatever you choose to do, you got to know that that's what you're going to do, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you got to know yourself, you got to learn yourself. So, yeah, man, it's all experience, all money in the bank.
How much does it help as well for yourself in terms of, obviously it's a successful night for the gym. You can see it backstage in the changing rooms where you've got, although it's called unity, obviously it does seem like you've got such a unity between each other. How important is that for yourself?
Oh, it's massive. You don't even realise, like through camp, through everything. You see, when you go in the gym, especially when you're in camp with a teammate and say, I might be down and you might be up, or vice versa, you might be down, I might be up. We got to pick each other up, you know what I'm saying? And that's where the family unit comes from, that's where the unity comes from, you know what I'm saying? And bring everyone together. It's a beautiful thing, man. I'm very grateful to be a part of it, you know what I'm saying? And it's something that I would preach to other people. People need to learn and people need to feel that as well.
Like you say, it's onwards and upwards. It's highly likely it's a title fight for yourself next. And is that the way forward now? 14-0. Yeah. You got another stoppage. Is it just titles here on out?
I'm hungry. I just want forwards. I want titles. I want everything. I want it all.
CJ, thank you so much for joining us. Great stoppage tonight.
Appreciate it.